Welcome back to Tom's Gear Routes again, boys and girls. Good morning. Ooh-wee, today, Cub Cadet LT46 inch XT1 Enduro Series. Kind of a menacing looking tractor, isn't it? Cub Cadet LT46. This one has got the Kohler 22 horse V-twin, the KT725 series. Yep. And we are going to do an annual service. Annual service. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. First thing we're going to do is get this plastic hood out of my shop. Don't need it hanging around in here. Well, I don't care. All right, I had it running. I just drove it up in here, so it's kind of warm. Uh, 12050-01 oil filter. We're going to put RC12YC spark plugs. We're going to check his 32083-03 air filter. Change his oil. Yes. Let's check his oil. It's been right at about a year since I serviced it last. He got about 70 hours on it last season. It's a little low. All right, let's go there and get this oil draining. And I'm using the floppy tripod today. Let's see. That thing is loose. Yeah, look at that. You can tell it's got a little bit leaky. Let's get that draining. Instead of using the Mighty Vac, I'm gonna just let it drain. I'm gonna let it sit there and just drain as much as it wants. It's not gonna let me turn it without holding it, because that thing is loose. Where it screws in. There it goes. Yep. There we go. There we go. Yep, we made a good mess. Good job. Nice mess. What was that noise? I'll tell you, you can hear a pin drop out there today. Terribly quiet. Oh, let's get the oil filter off there. I don't know how tight I got it last year. Grab my wrench. All right. Yeah, we're going to give this thing a real good cleaning. Real good cleaning. We got to get that drain tightened back up. All right. Whew. I'll tell you, some of these rags I grab are oilier than what I'm trying to wipe off my hands. It just makes my hands worse. I need to buy me an old washing machine and just set it out in a carport and wash my rags instead of just tossing them. I wouldn't use it in a washing machine you wash your clothes in, though. All right. Get this new oil filter put on there. Get a little oil around it. Popped all my knuckles. That was nice. All right, get the spark plugs out. All right, grab your socket wrench. Let's get these spark plugs out. His blades look pretty good. We're going to give them a good sharpening though. Freshen. Yeah. Here. Already got them out. Gap to 30,000. All right, now for the other side. It is just bound up right there on that piece of cooling tin there. It's kind of aggravating. What do I do with the new one? I don't know why all these Kohler KT series does that. They make this hole not big enough. It's like when they put this indention in here, they close it up too much and you can't get the socket in there real good. I want to say that engine mount's loose, but it's not. It's just that frame of this thing is, I don't want to call it flimsy. Okay, let's check his air filter. May just blow this one out. Yeah, that looks actually pretty good. Well, that's dusty there. They must have a lot of bare spots, a lot of dirt. A lot of dirt. Yeah, I just put this air filter in there last year. That thing's still like new. Okay. And now we'll put this back on there. All right. All right. while she continues to drain. I'm gonna let this thing dribble for probably another half an hour before I stop it. Okay, I'm still waiting for my order of fuel filters to come in. We'll have to wait for that. I just ran out. Well, all right. Let me hit pause when I come back. That oil will have sufficiently drained. And then we'll fill it back up with oil. Back it off the table, jack it up, get the blades off, get them sharp. Give it a little greasing if she's got grease fittings. Yep, she does. All right, y'all hang with. All right, she is finished dribbling. I'm gonna try to tighten that. I'm gonna take this oil filter back off so I can get to that with a wrench. Yeah, now I can get a wrench in there to it. 15/16. See if we can tighten this thing. This thing is pretty loose. You can see where all the dirt and everything will stick to where the oil is. So you know it's leaking or seeping a little bit. All right, that's pretty tight there. Okay. All right. All right. That's good. Let's see, how many hours did I say this thing had on it? Let me lower the table so I can see. She has got 532 hours. Okay. Right, 325. What did I say the hours were? 523. 532. $532 hours. All right. Okay, let's get this big bucket of oil out of the way. Try and knock it over. And I will. Now let's put some oil in it. Right at 2 quarts. This is the exciting part of the video. Let's see, we've got about a half a quart left, so we'll stop here and just kind of check it. here and kind of check it. We're halfway between add and full. Okay, so we will add. Add the rest of that. So that's 2 quarts. Just a hair over full. Okay, let's fire it up and let it idle for just a few seconds. All right, we'll let that settle and check it. Okay, let's see, I don't believe he's got any grease fittings on his spindles. Should have had a lot of grass packed around it. Clean up my oily mess here. Okay. Let's see where we're at on the dipstick. Just below full, so we'll add some more. Where's my other bucket? And we are right on full. All right. All right. All right. Let me give it just a little more swallow. Just a swallow. There. That's good. Okay, spark plugs, oil filter, oil change. I don't have any more fuel filters right now. Tighten that up. Now let's back it off the table halfway, raise it up and get the blades off. Strap. Grab my safety strap and put a block of wood behind that back wheel. Don't get this too tight because you'll just, the whole table will just fall like that. And we'll put a block of wood behind the back wheel. All right, now we'll grab the impact and get them blades off. All right. I may have put these on there new last year. I think I might have. All right. Yeah, I got my carport back. Now I got room to get to my blade sharpener. Otherwise I'd be full of tractors and stuff in here. Pretty good. Got a little nick in it right there on that side too. Pretty good. Pretty good. Ah. Whew. All right, here's the fun part. Putting them back on. Yay. sure you get it back on the pattern. Okay, now we'll get it back on the table. I want to check his air pressure and grease his front axle. Take a quick look at his belts. All right. The only grease fittings he's got is on his front wheels. One there and one there. Let's grab a grease gun. Grab a grease gun. Squeeze this in there. Ooh, about that side. Yeah. All right, where's it at over here? Roll the tractor back. Ooh, coming out already. Made a mess over there. Missing his grease cap. Okay. That with one hand. All right. Hang this back up. And grab a rag and wipe that grease off. I'm gonna look on the shelf, see if I've got another grease cap like that. I'm sure I got something over there. All right. Let's take a little gander at his belts. Grab a flashlight. This belt looks like, you know, I may have put new belts on here too last season. Last year, that one looks pretty good. Yeah, this transmission belt looks pretty good too. Yeah. None of the pulleys are making any kind of noise or anything. All right. All right. Well, basically, there you go. I'm going to take it out there. I'm going to take his covers off too and clean it up from under here. He's got a lot of grass packed in there. And I'm going to take it out and give it a good degreasing, good washing. Oh, I need to check his tire pressure. Let's do that real quick. Check his tires pressure. I like to put about 15 in the front. That makes it steer a little easier. And 10 in the back. All right, that was good. Let's move over here to this one. Oh, that's right at 10. Perfect. Now let's go over here to the other side. Don't get tripped up in that hose. No, good. It's got a big old stick in there. I need to get that out. I just saw it. Couldn't see it from the other side. Huh. That's right at 10. Perfect. All right, look at this front wheel here. Right at 15. Perfect. Well, all right, boys and girls, there's your good annual service on the Cub Cadet LT46 XT1 Enduro series. Enduro. There's oil filter, spark plugs, cleaned air filter, grease the front wheels, sharpened blades. Just getting it ready for the season. It's in pretty good shape. He didn't put but 70 hours on it last season after we put new blades and belts and stuff on it. I don't think I'm going to worry about changing that fuel filter. Yep. Well, all right. Thanks for watching another Tumbly video, boys and girls. I love you and I need you. Holler. And we'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Y'all be good.